So a lot of things happened last night, and I unfortunately was not able to report it at the time that things were going down. I'll try my best to summarize everything because I try to keep these videos around 10 minutes so that they don't just drag on forever and ever. And plus, the Jaystation story is starting to get a little bit old at this point, as yet again, when I think it's done and it's concluded and it's finished, it continues to get worse. So last night, Alexia started to use her YouTube channel again and post videos titled Alexia is Alive, Truth About I'm Jaystation. In the video, she talks about meeting Jaystation, and she talks about their relationship, and basically why it all went to shit. I have a couple timestamps for this video, so let's go ahead and take a look.
And everything was going really good for a long time, until one night I was sleeping. Jay decided to take my phone and look through every single message I had on my text, every single message on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Even though these messages weren't even bad, and were from years before I even met Jay, Jay still thought that because of these messages, I was gonna cheat on him. I would never do that, guys. I would never cheat on someone in a million years. Jay told me that he does not want me to have Instagram. He does not want me to have Facebook. He does not want me to have Snapchat. He wanted to completely erase all of my social media. And you guys have to understand that this is not a normal thing for someone to ask of someone in a relationship.
In the video, she goes on to describe that when they first met each other, they hit it off really quickly, things were going well, and then early on, Jaystation went through her messages and started seeing a bunch of stuff and told her she needs to delete her social media. She felt this as controlling, and she describes this in the video, but she decided just to give it a pass because Jay had mentioned that his past girlfriend had cheated on him, so he might just be a little paranoid, so she just rationalized it in her head, and she gave him a pass. It's whatever.
Jay faked my death, and I felt sick to my stomach from the minute that he posted it. I did not want to play with anybody's emotions. I don't think it's a cool stunt to do. I would tell him that I didn't feel good, that I would feel sick to my stomach, that I would feel nauseous. He said, it doesn't matter, everyone's gonna forget about it in 2 weeks. Then he puts out another video that I wanted nothing to do with, because up until this point, I was not a part of any of them. It was just Jay, and I didn't even know what he was gonna say in those videos before he posted them. So when other people were watching it on YouTube for the first time, I was also watching it on YouTube for the first time. I did not appreciate the fact that he said the crash was about a drunk driver. That really, really made me feel sick to my stomach, and I don't think it's cool to joke about that at all. In any way.
She describes that she wanted nothing to do with the video, but she went along with it because she felt that she had to do what her boyfriend told her to, basically. And then that's when her parents found out, and her dad especially was pissed about it. He told her she needs to tell Jay to delete the videos. She told Jay what her father was saying, and Jay basically said her father needs to fuck off. It's his business, his money. It's none of her father's business. After he told her this, she realized she needs to pack up her stuff, leave the house, and break up with this guy. Throughout the video, it's done in a very serious manner. It's a pretty well done video, and it's very believable, actually. Matter of fact, I'm not even reporting this as it's not true. I mean, in my personal opinion, I believe this is all part of the skit still. This is all fake because I have no reason to trust any of these people. That being said, I'm not going to report that as fact. That's just my personal opinion. This video on its own comes off as very believable, very well done. And even when I was talking to people that I know on YouTube who were talking about this Jaystation story on their YouTube channels, even they were like, yeah, I believe her. Obviously, this is a very abbreviated version of her video. If you want to watch her thing, it's on her channel and the links will be in the description. After this video is posted, things began to go to shit real fast. This video was posted 19 hours ago at the time of this recording, and immediately an hour later, things went down in this video. Let's take a look at this.
I don't even know where to start right now. I'm honestly so angry. So I just posted my video, Alexia is Alive, in quotations, truth about I'm Jaystation, and Jay decides to re-upload this video to our account Dream Team. Meanwhile, he has taken me off the permissions of Dream Team, and I can't even access our Dream Team account anymore.
Jay took her video and re-uploaded it to Dream Team so that he would have the copyright to the video so he could claim her video and make the revenue from her video. Now, I'm a little confused myself on how this works, because if she originally posted the video and he re-uploaded the video to their channel, how would he have the copyright? Perhaps this is a lack of knowledge from me because I'm not too familiar with how YouTube copyright works, but the way I always saw it, I thought if you originally upload the video, video and the source material is on your channel, then you own the video and somebody else just can't re-upload it and suddenly own your video. Regardless, he kicked her off the Dream Team channel, which prompted a response very quickly from Alexia on her channel, where she urged her followers to flag the Dream Team channel. After this video came out, all the videos on Dream Team were deleted. Immediately, I thought this was done to avoid getting the channel flagged down for harassment, but if you take a look at the playlist tab, all the videos are still there, or at least all the videos that were in playlists. They're all unlisted. You can watch all of them, although you can see here it says this one's privated, but there's still a lot of content left on the channel that's just put on unlisted mode instead of full on deleted, which is weird. That's really weird. Initially, that's all that happened last night. Alexia made her response video disavowing Jay and giving more context to the story. Jay re-uploads her video to try to get the copyright to it so that he could fuck her over, and then she responded in a very quick 1-minute video urging her followers to flag Jay, where then Jay pretended to delete the videos but unlisted them all instead, which was all very weird. But things get even worse when Jay issued his response to Alexia, which was a full-out exposed video, and this video is the reason why I believe this entire thing, not just Jay's videos, but this entire thing is all part of a skit. But again, that's my opinion. I'll show you why I think that though. In a video that was put up 11 hours ago, titled Alexia Marano Exposed the Bad Side of Her, Jaystation does a full 25-minute exposed video on his ex-girlfriend. Again, like the prior video, I have timestamps, although for this one, I have significantly more timestamps, as this video was pretty, fired up to say the least. The first timestamp starts us at the very beginning, so let's take a look.
Are you that fucking psychotic? You're fucking psycho. You are honest to God crazy.
I have been a good person to you, Alexia.
You're a trash human being. Look online. Everyone says shit about you. Everybody hates you, Jay. Everybody hates you.
This is just a taste of how Alexia is in real life, guys.
So the video starts off with a leaked phone call conversation, a FaceTime between them where Alexia is all fired up. None of the audio shown in that is damning. It just shows a different light to Alexia. It just shows her angry. She's not saying any vile words, or she's not being racist, or nothing like insane is happening. She's just angry, fired up, calling him a psychopath. I wonder why this conversation was recorded. This is partly why I believe this entire thing was a skit. Why would he be recording conversations between her? In fairness to him though, perhaps she was mad and he immediately began to roll the camera so that he could use this footage as blackmail against her. Even so though, I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that this is still fake, although I am willing to be a little fair here. If this entire series starts off fake with the dead girlfriend stuff but turns quickly real into girlfriend-boyfriend drama, then that's also likely as well. Again though, because of these people's reputation, you can't trust anything they say at face value.
She completely disrespects my fans. She calls them delusional, stupid, everything. And then she turns on the camera and acts like she loves you guys so much.
I just wanted to start off by saying that I love each and every single one of you.
Have no fans, except young kids who are delusional about you.
It is actually sickening. This girl is the worst girl I've ever met in my life. There is no chance of us ever getting back together, ever, okay? How could I be with a girl who tries to actually put fake charges on me? I have actual arrest warrant for my arrest for something I didn't do.
Two things to point out here. Firstly, he does a lot of gaslighting in the video, appealing to emotion to his fan base. By showing these private phone conversation clips, Jaystation is able to rally his young fan base to his side very quickly. And although I'm not going to play every instance, he does mention this a lot and goes back to this a lot, how she lies about caring for the fans and how he cares about the fans, but she was just completely, she shit-talked the fans all the time behind the scenes. He constantly repeats his points about the fans, which is an obvious tactic to rally them up to his side. The other thing I want to point out here is he references the police warrant, which we still have no proof of that even existing. I've already covered this before, but the Toronto police have denied the warrant existed, and the Ottawa police have gone on Twitter to say that this uniform from the police officer in Jaystation's video is not wearing an Ottawa police uniform. The shoulder crest is round. Just like when Jaystation announced his girlfriend was dead and people scoured the internet for proof, once again, when Jaystation points to the fact that he has a warrant on his name and that police showed to his house, we quickly see that things aren't really lining up.
Jay still thought that because of these messages, I was gonna cheat on him.
In this part of the video, she makes it seem like I went through her phone while she was sleeping, guys, but you all know that every iPhone has a freaking password that you have to put in, guys. She typed in her own password, gave me her phone, and that's where I saw the...
That's not necessarily true though, Jay. I mean, it's possible that she didn't have a passcode on her phone at all.
craziest stuff possible, guys. She'd been recently sending pictures of hearts to random guys on Instagram, talking about drinking with guys, getting high with guys, flirting with guys, like so many guys, like
In fairness to her, though, in her videos, she references that these things happened years ago. These weren't things she was doing while she was with Jay. But the way Jay makes it sound in this video, he implies that she was doing this actively while her and Jay were in a relationship, so it's confusing.
Over 100 different guys from all around the whole entire world. This girl traveled a lot, I guess, before she met me, and she would basically go around, hook up with random guys in random countries, go to raves and pop Molly and do all kinds of crazy stuff with random guys she has never met before. That's what made me super suspicious of her having social media. I saw conversations with her where she hooks up with random guys over these weird apps.
And you can kind of see where this is going. Again, just like how with the fans clip and showing the private phone conversations, how he constantly rags on about how she doesn't care about the fans and he's the guy who cares about the fans, which is a tactic to rally them up to his support. Now he's going on talking about how she's basically a slut, which could be true, I guess, potentially, but this throws her in kind of an unfair situation where now she's been outed as a whore, basically, when she's already denied this happening. It's not like Jay shows any record of conversation or whatever, although I don't know how he would retrieve these conversations if it was on her phone, unless he were to steal her phone or something. It's just complicated. The point is, though, by him mentioning all of this, and without having any possible way to show proof, it's kind of a low blow and unfair if I'm being honest here.
Yo, the candles. Whoa!
Yeah, Alexia.
Later in that video, we heard a voice while we were playing with the Ouija board. Bro, I'm super freaked out by this.
What do you want to ask her this time?
I don't know. Okay. Here's the video of her actually giving me her voice to use in that video. You just whisper it?
You're so annoying.
I'm not.
Sure.
Can you whisper it? This is the last thing I have to do. She was 100% down with these videos. Matter of fact, guys, we were gonna resurrect her in a coffin. I was gonna raise her from the dead. That was gonna be the last video. And that was the first video that we actually filmed. We went and bought a friggin' coffin, guys. This is the coffin we bought.
Now, the purpose of what Jay's doing here is he's trying to say that, while she has an issue with the dead girlfriend videos now, she participated in helping with the creation of these videos, so she was complicit in it, and she's being dishonest in her video. Now, while she does admit this in her own video, what she says is that she helped with the making of these videos because she felt like she had to do it for her boyfriend. She was uncomfortable the entire time, but she just went along with it until the pressure was too much, especially from her family, where she was like, okay, enough is enough, you gotta do something about this, which of course he responded, no, fuck off, and that's why she left, and that's why we're here looking at this video right now. Jay shows text conversations and shows proof that she helped with the videos, but she already admitted that in her own video. And the clip that he shows of her in the bed voicing for the Ouija board video, even in that own clip that Jay uses to illustrate his point, she's reluctant to do so, which kind of hurts his case overall, but he shows it to help his case, which is weird. He makes it out like she was entirely down with the entire project until she snaked him at the very end, but in the clip that he shows to confirm this, she's reluctant to help out with the video, which aids her point that throughout the entire time, she was not okay with anything that was going down.
This girl is the worst person I have ever met in my life. I have to pay thousands of dollars to lawyers. Her whole entire video, she was crying, and then right at the end, she's all happy just to promote her own channel.
And I was just like constantly trying to make him happy. Subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna be posting so many videos to this channel now.
That right there.
It's a funny edit, right? But then you gotta remember that her video was 20 minutes long, with cuts in between. But I will admit to Jay that it is genius to show a cut of her crying, but then show a cut right next to that of her promoting her channel. I mean, it's a very masterful editing tactic to rally people to his side.
Shows you that she was trying to use me for this entire situation just to gain fame and money for her own self. Completely using me while she could to promote herself and then leaving me and trying to ruin my entire life, guys. At the end of the day, Jay, I really did like Alexia. I thought she was the best girl ever. And it really hurts me to know that she was just using me for money and fame for herself.
And that's a good analysis of this entire video, is that this video is done to make the fans say, hey, wait a minute, she's a whore. Both a view whore and a very literal whore, which is done, obviously, to, like I've said multiple times before, bring the fans to his side. Her video was damn good at calling out Jay, and as soon as she started crying in the video, Jay had to pull out the big boy tactics to win this entire feud. So Jay makes an entire video basically calling her out for being a whore. What Jay does in this video is a lot of repetition persuasion, repeating the same things over and over again to establish something to the audience, and it works remarkably well with his target demographic. Children. Children have to be reminded over and over again to do simple tasks, like parents reminding their kids to take out the trash or do the dishes. Even teenagers have to be reminded. You know, I'm an example. Listen, I know, alright? But by using repetition persuasion all throughout his video, he's able to establish hard-hitting points of she's in it for the views, she's in it for the money, she's a slut. And it works. This is the final timestamp I have for the video. Let's take a look.
The real you is a manipulating clout chaser who just wants money.
Again, repetition persuasion.
And fame. This is a big warning to anybody who decides to date Alexia in the future. She will literally be smiling at you, kissing you. 4 hours later, she'll be telling the police you did something to her when you never did it.
I love that right at the end. A big warning to anybody that wants to date Alexia. So not only is he out to ruin her career, her YouTube opportunity, but also just ruin her date life altogether. Love to see it, man. There is just so much in all of these videos. I'll have a link to Alexia's video, Alexia's 1-minute follow-up video, and Jaystation's video, so you can take a look at all of these if you want to gather your own opinion. Now, throughout the video, I kind of broke apart these videos as if I believe they are real, which it is possible that they could be real. However, once again, at the end of this video, I want to establish that I personally do not believe that this video is real or that this entire conflict altogether is real. Much like the dead girlfriend prank at the beginning, I believe that this whole thing is once again a stunt for attention. And I'll tell you what clued me into this right at the end. Although I was already feeling this suspicion already, once I saw this, I was like, okay, this is very strange. Take a listen to this clip right here.
This whole death thing until we posted our catfish video, which I deleted. I deleted all of the videos we filmed on that dream team. I do not want my fans to support this girl. She ruined my life.
There's two things to take away from this clip. First off, the fact that he says he deleted all the videos they filmed on Dream Team, which is not true. He unlisted them. Some of them are private, but most of them are left up unlisted, meaning he lied. He didn't delete them. They're just unlisted. But he also says, I deleted them because I don't want my fans to support this girl. Well, take a look at the description right here. In the description, he says, this video was made to defend myself against the videos she made about me. Please do not send hate to her. Alexia's video I showed, where he sends a link to what?
Hi guys.
Her video. Remember that this entire stunt started in the first place as a ploy to send subscribers to Dream Team, something that Jay and Alexia admit. So who's not to believe that this additional conflict between the boyfriend and the girlfriend is yet again another ploy to send subscribers to another channel? Remember that if you watch my live podcast after hours, you would remember that I read a DM that was sent to me by a YouTuber by the name of Luxury Pranks with 2 to 3 million subscribers on YouTube, where they said that Jaystation had infringed on his content and they were possibly able to strike down Jaystation's entire channel and get terminated from YouTube. Why do you think they're so desperate to send subscribers to every channel except for Jaystation's original main channel? Could it be because he's possibly worried that that main channel could be disappearing very soon due to possible copyright infringement? It's just a theory, but if you want to look into that more for yourself, I recommend you check out that interview on the Pescator YouTube channel with Luxury Pranks if you're curious about what's going on here. With that being said, that's all I've got. My name's Augie RFC, and this video was very, very long, but I think it's important to summarize this entire situation and really look at what we're dealing with and break it down bit by bit to kind of see what's going on here. Personally, in my honest opinion, I believe this entire thing is yet again another skit. However, unlike the dead girlfriend prank, which was very obviously fake, this has the potential of possibly being real. Both their videos comes off as more genuine than their normal content, but just because they speak in a more serious tone, that does not mean that what they're saying is any more true than when they're doing videos where they're shouting and acting like retards. I hope you would like if you found this video informative, and I'll catch you later, guys. Peace out.